Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Baltimore 95 Sports. We're going to talk about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens situation with Lamar. I've been watching a lot of the ESPN shows talking about Lamar Jackson, what he should do, what the Ravens should do. I've seen a lot of content on YouTube. People talking about Lamar Jackson should lead the Ravens, he should stay. And me actually being here in the Baltimore area, in the city, seeing Lamar Jackson at the Patapsco Flea Market, seeing him in West Baltimore, Emerson Avenue, seeing him in the city and connecting with the community. And he loves it here. As far as my opinion, Lamar loves it here. The Ravens gave him a chance, took a chance with him, built a system around him. Now, unfortunately, the last few years, things haven't worked out the way we wanted to because Lamar has got hurt. The Ravens still trying to figure out the wide receiver position. And that's been a struggle for the Ravens for years. Since 1996, honestly. So, you look at that, and a lot of people say, well, Lamar should leave, test the waters and free market and see what he can get. And I think, in my opinion, Lamar is very loyal to this team because, like I said, they took a chance on. A lot of people didn't want to take a chance on a quarterback like him to fall that low in the draft and be the last pick in the draft and picked by Ozzie Newsome, which was his last pick. And in my opinion, the Ravens gonna wait and see because Lamar's hurt right now. Now the Ravens are already in the playoffs, but if we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, which the game was flexed to 8:30 on Sunday, if we could beat the Steelers and the Bengals somehow slip up, we can kind of leapfrog them for the division. Of course, we have that last game, and whoever wins is going to eventually win the division. But if we can go the division route, that'd be a lot better for the Ravens. My only concern is, do we need Lamar to beat the Steelers? Huntley's been a serviceable quarterback in the last few games. He had to start the last 3 starts he had. And there's enough as far as the defense. The defense has turned around since Roquan Smith has entered the system, and I think the defense can hold them. The defense can hold anybody, as far as I'm concerned. But if the offense keep 3 and outs and putting the defense in a bad situation, it's not going to happen. So, my opinion, I think that because the game is flex, there may be a little bit something in the air that the higher ups may know that Lamar might actually start or actually play a few quarters in that game, depending on what the situation is. If the Ravens for somehow seem to be up pretty well in the fourth quarter, maybe Lamar might come in and get a few snaps just to get his feet wet. He might actually start. I hope he doesn't start. I want him to get as much rest as possible because we're going to need him in that Cincinnati game, no matter what it is. So, like I said, my opinion is that the Ravens are going to play it out and see what the season holds for Lamar. They can always franchise tag him. And then you look at Lamar. If the team does put the franchise tag on him, he's guaranteed $50 million. They franchise him again the next year, he's due another $50 million. That's $100 million in 2 years. And if they decide to do it again, then that's going to be even more money that the team will have to shell out. So Lamar is going to win either way, but I know he wants the long-term deal because of the respect and effort that he's shown in the team and the community, because a lot of people forget that Lamar has raised the value of the Ravens, not just the play on field, but the overall aspect of the Ravens. He has made this a national, global team. You look at the merchandise sales, as far as the jerseys, the cups, the everything, the ticket sales have skyrocketed because of Lamar. The national exposure has blown up because of Lamar. So he does more than just play on the field. He's just he's just an ambassador, not only for the team but for the NFL in whole. A lot of people not touching on how many quarterbacks this season has been injured, has not been able to fully complete a full season like Lamar. Now, Lamar, if I'm looking at Lamar, I would say let the season play out. Things have not gone the way he thought they would have gone as far as his injury is concerned. And a lot of people don't realize he got hurt from being inside the pocket, not actually running, from the Denver game. He hadn't really had time to get out of the pocket. That's how he ended up getting hurt, whatever. But if I was Lamar, I would just see how we do in the playoffs. Say, look, if Huntley can pull off this win against Pittsburgh, and that last game against Cincinnati gives them another week of rest, depending on how they perform in that first half, whether they're going to complete the half, say, you know what, I'm going to rest. Take me out the game. This game is over anyway. We're in the playoffs. I'm just going to do my thing the following week and see how I do, because that's how I'm going to make my money, is in the playoffs. I already proved myself in the regular season. I just need to step up in the playoffs. So I think Lamar's going to go that route. And if the team decides to franchise tag him, that's great. I hate to see us lose Lamar. I don't think we're going to do that, because nobody wants to go back to the Kyle Baller days, which was the team was miserable. And the defense was always the defense, but you had no offense whatsoever with the Kyle Baller and playing piggyback with all these different quarterbacks. And then you look at the division. We don't want to relinquish the division. I mean, you got Burrows blowing it up with Cincinnati. You got Pittsburgh, even with was Pickles, I can't remember his name, whatever. He got hurt, concussion protocol, but he's gonna be something special. Who knows what Pittsburgh always seem to right themselves, whatever. And then you got I keep forgetting my boy for Cleveland, whatever. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting his name, whatever. But he's gonna be good next year. All the legal issues that Watson, all the legal issues he's had this year, he's gonna be on track for next year. And I can't see Bisciotti actually giving up the division. I want you guys to be safe out there. Consider liking and subscribing to Baltimore Ravens Sports. Guys, take care. Thank you.